Hey everyone, back with another One Piece opening. I never really thought I'd be opening these devil fruits because I'm pretty late to the game. I literally, when I first started collecting One Piece, OP07 here was the current um, set. It hasn't been that long really, and these have already been, off the shelves for quite some time. But just recently, I've seen a re-release of these, or at least some some vendors have found some stock and they've been selling it at MSRP. So I picked a couple up and to see what they're all about. I have watched a couple videos. I kind of know what to expect, but this is going to be my first time ever opening them. It's a little cramped here. I'm not used to opening something this big in this space. So I've already bumped the camera a couple of times, so I apologize for the shakiness if I keep bumping the camera. They are sealed, and let me show you the back here. Most of you probably already know. Looks like it comes with 2 packs of Kingdoms of Intrigue, 1 pack of Pillars of Strength, and 1 of 2 special Dawn cards, and 1 of 2 10 pieces of the sleeves. And from what I've seen, if you get the Devil Fruit sleeve, you actually get the young Luffy Dawn card, and vice versa. So it's kind of consistent that way. Once you pull the sleeves, you kind of sadly already know what the surprise is in your Dawn card pack. But, I've only seen about a half a dozen videos, so maybe that was a fluke. Maybe we'll get something different, but we'll find out here in a second. Sounds like there's quite a bit of commotion outside. I don't know if you can hear that, but hopefully they'll pipe down soon. So here you see the devil fruit itself. It looks, for size reference, it's just a little bit taller, wider than a booster box. You can see you can store cards in there, but pretty much it's just decorative. I don't think many people are going to be using it for storage once you get your cards out. And it only goes one way, so you rotate it. It's not going to go back on. Alright, so that's the other thing. I wish it was a little flatter at the bottom. I've seen in previous videos you try and stand it up and it's just kind of there. It doesn't really want to stay in place. So this is kind of a good sign. Between the 2 Dawn cards, if I weren't to get both, I did want to at least get the Luffy. And since I got the Devil Fruit pattern on the sleeves here, that should mean my special Dawn card is the Luffy. Yep, and that's the one I wanted of the 2. Kind of be nice to get 1 of each, but if I could only get 1, I'd want this one. You can see it's Luffy when he was a little kid, proving to Shanks that he was tough enough to be a pirate. It's a cool scene. So let's get into these packs and see what we got. I don't know if you saw, unfortunately, it looks like the views on my last video was only like 3. So I did open up that box of Kingdoms of Intrigue recently, and so I'm pretty familiar with the set. I've opened roughly a box worth of packs through the treasure boosters, and frankly, I haven't really gotten much at all. It's been pretty disappointing. And I know that Kingdoms of Intrigue is basically everyone's least favorite set, and I always, that's kind of nice. nice. At least I got a special Dawn. I only have a couple of that one. But I never really understood why. But I'm beginning to kind of see patterns and maybe understand why Kingdoms of Intrigue is not the best set. There happen to be a lot of SPs in Kingdom of Intrigue and alt arts, and a lot of them are lower value, so you have a tougher time, given that there's so many of them. You have a tougher time pulling the ones that are of high value. So when you open a box and they get an SP or an alt art or two, it's likely, since there's so many of them, that you're not going to get one of the valuable ones, which kind of really drags your pulls down, unfortunately. And so that's my small experience with Kingdoms of Intrigue. If you just look at the card list on TCG Player, there's tons of alt arts that are only in the $4, $5, $6 range, and that's kind of disappointing. Usually, you know, considering alt arts are technically a box hit, you'd like to have better value out of that. But unfortunately, with Kingdoms of Intrigue, it's just not the way they set it up. Seems to be pretty watered down set, I guess I would say. If you don't got the manga, or there's one other really high value card, if you don't get one of those two, you're kind of like, it's kind of meh. So I'm probably going to fast forward. I will open the other one, but I'm not going to make you sit through the whole unpackaging here. So see you in just a minute after I get this all unboxed. Okay, got the second one unpacked here. And we got two of the same one, so I've actually seen that a lot. It seems like they didn't do a good job of spreading them out. I've seen a lot of openings where people opened 3, 4, even 5 Devil Fruits, and they basically got the same card over and over and over. So it sounds like maybe they separated it by case. Like if you got Devil Fruits out of one case, maybe you got all the same one or something like that. Because it seems to happen more than you would expect, where someone does an opening and they get all the same one. But again, I'm not too disappointed, and I get 10 sleeves or 20 sleeves of the same sleeve at least, and then the 2 Luffys that I kind of wanted. Can't remember what the other card is on the box there, but I just remember that the one I wanted was the Luffy. So far out of these packs, it's been great. Got an SR and got the Alt Art Dawn, but nothing too spicy. But that's kind of been my experience with the older sets. Sets 1 through 4, even 1 through 5 really have been, maybe they increased the hit rates a little later, because the newer sets have been much better to me. The OP06 has been fantastic. I get some good cards out of OP07. I've basically I quickly got all the alt leader Dawns out of OP08. Out of like 3 boxes, I already had all the alt leader Dawns, maybe 4 boxes, and some loose packs, but it was pretty good to me. But these older sets, not so much. I've had basically terrible luck. I opened this whole box of Paramount War. I don't remember getting much good stuff out of that. As I've said before, I opened 21 boxes of the treasure boosters, So basically, almost that almost amounts to 4 booster boxes of those older sets, and just horrible pull. But anyway, that was kind of interesting for me. Hope you liked it. Most of you probably have already seen it. Like I said, these devil fruits have been around a long time. Not my favorite thing. I think I ordered a couple of the new ones, the flame fruit, just to have them. Even though it's kind of disappointing, you're only gonna get OP08 packs in the new devil fruit, which is kind of silly, if you ask me. This was at least interesting. You get older packs that kind of are harder to get a hold of. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.